Hey y'all, it's Melissa at MessyMissy Creates. I think I've just about got this page figured out. Okay, I left you right here on Monday the 11th, and we did this one page that's a tip in, and we did this tip in and this pocket and this tag tuck. It's like a fold out. Hope made it for me. And so anyway, I think I've about got this figured out. And these two pictures do go on this day. This is the view from our condo. So I think I'm gonna put them right there. I have this tip, this pocket. This is a pocket. And then I think I decided I'm gonna actually, I was gonna just tip this in. I actually was gonna tip this in and put Home of the Bushwhacker Original, but I kind of like, even though that's a tip, that's a tuck right there, I kind of just like this right here. So I'm kind of letting that simmer right there, and then we'll put this up for later. And I'm letting that simmer because I think I know what I want to do with this side. So let me move this. I did ink this so that you didn't have to watch that. And I'm gonna tip this in here. It's a paper bag. Hope gave me this too, and I glued the bottom. I probably should put some more glue on there, but well, when I tip it in, it will you know, because that way I have two tags in here. One says "Oh Happy Day" and one says "Here's the Plan." And I may put some pictures on that, but if I tip it in, this gives me all this space to write on or to put more pictures on. So that's my plan right now, because I've still got all these pictures. I've got all these pictures. And yeah, okay. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to flip this up. This page is going to have like 85 flips and tucks and pockets on it by the time I get done with it. So let's find some washi. For this page, I do want like this one or this one that I brought in the aqua blue over here. And so I think I'm going to go with this one. That was the first one I grabbed. Ooh, I do have these pink pineapples too I want to use at some point. We did not have anything that resembled like a pineapple drink or anything like that. I don't even know if they serve those here. If so, they didn't where we went. So I don't know that I necessarily need, this is a thin bag, so I don't know that I need a piece of clear tape, but I'm going to go ahead and use it. Just one little piece. And I always do that thinking I'm going to make it straight doing that, and then I end up making it crooked anyway. So, no, it actually is pretty straight this time. So, okay, I don't want to tape up here where it'll impede the pocket. So I just want to put it like that. Oop, I got wrinkles. Wrinkles. Uh-oh. Oh no, I sat down without my scissors. Let me get my other ones. I gotta reach. Okay, I had them out in the living room. I was cutting out pictures. I cut out the pictures for the next couple of days. And then put them in. Whoops, I almost cut my bag. Ooh, I cut it crooked. I could have tore it straighter than that. I put my pictures in these little envelopes are what I store. I store my stamps and dies in them. I also store my clip art images in them. They're linked in my Amazon affiliate link. I don't know if you've ever gone and looked down in the description. If you scroll way down, it tells you like some of my favorite crafting items, and these are listed in there. But I put, this is one day, this is like the 12th, this is the 13th. So at least I've got them all cut out, and I didn't want to just leave them. I would have lost them if I didn't have those envelopes. So anyway, okay, so now that we got this tipped in, oh wait, hold on, we weren't done with that. Where did there it is. It's like, where'd the washi go already? Okay, and I might want to shoot a little bit of glue, because this is a bag that kind of folded out. See how it folded out? So I'm going to just scatter, is that a word? That was kind of scatter and smather. I worked at Waffle House as a teenager, and we had to learn the lingo, and it was scattered, smothered, covered, chunked, and then they started adding chill. Anyway, so I knew all the Waffle House lingo. Do they have Waffle Houses where y'all are? I don't know if that's a nationwide thing or not. But, anyway, that was just the train derailed for a minute. That reminded me of my scattered, smothered, covered days. Okay, so that's tipped in. Like I said, Hope gave me that bag, and it's made a great pocket. And this was a page that I tipped in. So these two are my original journal pages. So I have a flip and a flip, and I can put pictures on the back of this. I can write on this. I can do whatever I want. So I was kind of thinking that I would put, this was us getting in, and then this was about like her drive in. It pertained to that, and then the weather forecast. So I kind of was thinking we would put this either here or on the tags in the, like, on here, but I think I might save this for writing. Now, I know that Elizabeth, she takes them and glues them together. Maybe the same ones, but these are the same size. Glues them together to make them a little more sturdy. And I might actually, Elizabeth from Never Hopeless by Elizabeth, I know she glues hers together to make them a little stronger. But anyway, I kind of like that. So I might do that. I may not do that with you, but here's the plan. Yeah. So I could put something on the front if I wanted, but I think everything hid the words, and I don't want to hide the cute little flip-flops and stuff like that. That was the whole point of using the bag. But I could, I'm literally running out of room over here. I could put, this was about, I think I've already told you about that. I had called her when she was at this exit. She had shared her location or her ETA or whatever with me. And so I was able to, you know, so that I could tell her when she was getting close or if there was any traffic backed up or anything like that. Okay, I think that's going to go well there. I may put this here. That might go pretty well on the here's the plan tag. This could have been on the here's the plan tag. Let me skip that for a second because I know what I'm doing over here. And this right here, you're supposed to go there, I think. And this is going to go on here. I'm going to make another flip up. And then this is going to be a way that I can put a picture on this page but still have writing room, right? I could put another picture under here, and I can still write here, because I have a lot to say about that day. So now we need more washi. Bring out the washi. It's a good thing that Allison's challenge this month is washi. We haven't used this one, and it's, well, it ran away. Oh, that one's cute. I mean, we brought in the blue over here, but I think this kind of tangerine with the orange, no, tangerine with the rainbows looks pretty good with this little rainbow piece of paper. This was just a piece of scrap paper I had left over. Well, that's what a scrap is, right? Something that you have left over. But I know this was a long, I was talking in the if you haven't watched the part 1 of this, I'll link it below, but, and you might want to go watch that one first, or you don't have to, you just find out what happens before, you know, without seeing the first one. But, I was talking about I've never had a page that has been a 2-part video before. Normally I can do 2 pages in one video, but, and some of y'all are so sweet, you just, watch whatever I do, and I appreciate that so much. I wanted something, this was the Pensacola Beach sign, so I wanted that kind of front and center, because that was where we were going, and I like that, so I'm going to glue that on. Hey, we're getting stuff glued. Well, we're gluing something. We're making decisions. It is the next day. I did kind of play around with this a little bit before I turned on the camera this time. I mean, I had kind of done that last time too, and it just surprised me how long it took to do all these different flips and tucks and things like that. I think I'm pretty set on that going there. And I like that that hides that little section. This was where I had my I don't know about this right there, but I had my telehealth appointment that morning. And I kind of panicked a little bit because I forgot about it. And I was really glad that it was a telehealth appointment and not an in-person appointment. So, and it was real early in the morning. It was like 7:45 in the morning. Because when I do that, I do it so that it doesn't interfere with anything else I do during the day. So, it's a good thing, too, because I was busy packing, and we were working on some projects. My niece had come over that day, and we were working on some projects. So, like I said, Allison got to meet my niece and my husband. My husband came home, you know, when she got close, and helped. Hey, I don't have to hold that on anymore. It sticks. Yay, we got a couple things glued down. Okay, so I have writing room here. I have writing room here. Unless I put, this was our dinner. Not the shark. We didn't have shark. But I had that sitting up there. Let me think about that. Let me flip this over. And this may go over here somewhere. I have another picture of us in front of the shark, but maybe I didn't print it. Thinking I want these pictures over here, although I could have put this one, but you're not going to be able to see them unless you take the pocket out, or the tag out of the pocket, but I'm okay. Well, I'm slinging sharks everywhere, y'all. So, I think it's fine, and this is not a writing space anyway, so it's not, the pictures aren't taking up the writing space. Oh, I should have, there we go. I'll have to flip that out too. Oop, upside down beach ball. I keep talking about the beach ball. It's the water tower for the beach. I assume that y'all knew that, and because we just call it the beach ball, and we know what we're talking, you know what I mean? Everybody knows when you say the beach ball what you're talking about. And so I just assume that y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's the water tower for the beach, and it's painted like a beach ball. So, just in case somebody needed clarification why I keep taking this picture of this big beach ball in the air, or why we have a big beach ball in the air. Okay, so here's where that, right here, this goes. So, I can put, see, this was kind of evening. This was kind of morning, and the trip and the destination, and this is evening. What do I have? I have 2 pockets in here, and this is where we played trivia, and this is, I thought about putting this on here. This was us playing trivia, and then of course I can write about it on the back. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue that down, and I left the pictures together instead of cutting them apart, because I just thought that was easier. A, it kept them together, and B, it just made sense. I don't know. Made sense in my head. I don't have to try to get them glued on straight if they're already stuck together. So, we are, oh, and then I'm going to glue them upside down. I'm going to put it down a little bit. Little more than halfway. Well, I'm going to try to line it up. Come on, you can shift. You can do it. A little bit. There we go. I overcorrected. Because there is that line there, you can see that it's not straight. This is, I'm going to have to tack that washi down with some glue. I've worn it out already. Let's see. So this goes in here. I thought about putting, if I have time, I'll add some ribbon or something to it. But it goes in here. And then this is the recipe to this. Now, I don't know that I necessarily need those recipes. I think Allison glued them back to back and then made a tip in or something like that. I don't know if I need that recipe. I might hold on to it and I can glue it onto something later if I want. But I was going to glue, actually that would work right there. No, it won't. And see, I don't even have to have this on here because if I have this is us with our drinks, and here is, it says home of, I just want the thing that says home of the bushwhacker. Sorry, I lost my voice for a second. Home of the bushwhacker. And I think I'm going to glue that in there. Or I could, because it is a tuck, I could complicate things. I've got some little scraps of paper. I think, have I already used all my, I think I've used all my scraps of paper. I do have another little scrap somewhere. It was a solid yellow one. That was a little bit bigger than this. No, but that would be fun to use somewhere. Don't get distracted now. You were doing very well. And, I think I want to use this. So, I want to put, let me see, I haven't tried this out yet. Let's see, I want to use this Live in the Moment thing, or I have stickers I can add later. This was the little pirate statue they had there. And, yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know, we'll see about that part. Oh, I know what I was going to do, darn it. I was going to use this top part for this, a little getaway sticker that I had. I didn't glue that on, did I? Well, it's just going to sit just like that. Because I wanted this on here. Darn, now I've run myself out of room. Let me see. It can't go on here. Oh, wait. Maybe it can. Is that really going to work? Would that really work? Oh, my goodness. It's going to cover up a little bit of the truck, a little bit of the 11, and a little bit of the beach ball. But how perfect. Oh, and it's there. It's already stuck down. Eek. I used it. A little getaway adventure. Oh, isn't that cute? I like how that turned out. I had it planned for up here. But, yeah, you can still see that it says 11. You can still see the beach ball. You can still see us and where we were going. Yay, something worked out. Well, I mean, it all works out in the end. Sometimes you just got to play with it a little bit more than other times. You know what I'm saying? So, I had this yellow piece that was about this big, and I thought about taping or gluing this onto that and then tucking it. I feel bad just gluing it down and not using the tuck. I know that sounds really ridiculous and kind of silly, but maybe it'll turn up. I had it. Oh, I know what else I wanted to use. Because she gave me this Happy Mail, and I almost used this blue bag on this page. But it was a little bit too big. I mean, I could have cut it down. But because I had this one, it said it's summertime. I wanted to use that one. Because I can use this one any month. But this was something Allison gave me in Happy Mail. And this is a sticker. And I'll put it on something other than my journal. But I wanted to use this somewhere, somehow. That would have probably been a good thing to tip in here, but oh well, because this was the day that she gave it to me, so I didn't think about that one soon enough, and I don't want to hide it. I mean, I could stick it in this pocket and know that it's in there, and I could stick it in this one and know that it's in here, or right there. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to set it to the side for just a second. Let's see, this was dinner. Oh, we were still trying to get our stuff in the hotel. That's right. And I was going to put, here's the plan, like that, because that did determine our weather. I mean, the weather did, you know, it does affect your plans, right? So I thought that might be appropriate there. And I can write around it. It did rain. It stormed. The one thing about the storms here, there was a lot. The first day it didn't rain on us, but it was really cloudy and overcast. So it wasn't, you know, pretty. We did not go out to the water the first night or the first evening that we were there, because it was later, you know, when we got there. By the time we got unpacked and everything in and all that good stuff, we didn't have a lot of time to do, you know, that type of stuff. But I still like this here. And if I like it, then why not just do it? Commit to it. But I'm going to keep stressing over. No, I'm not stressing over anything. I am not stressed one bit, other than, here it is. Okay, so I wasn't sure if I was going to put this on this page, or I think I might glue it to the, again, I'm back over here. Do you see how many flips? This page, when I fold it all the way out, is about 2 feet long. So let me slide this. Oh, ran into a jar of little baby paper clips. Let me slide this all the way down so you can participate. And get my glue stuff on here. Okay, so yeah, I think that'll work. That was just us trying to get both luggage carts at the same time in the elevator. The elevator was a little on the tiny side, I'm not gonna lie. It was a little on the small side. But we made it. We made it work. And we were on the 10th floor, which, you know, took a while for the, you know, elevator to get there and all that, but it made for a beautiful view. Okay, so we have that, and I might add some stickers here or something like that. Looks like I need a little touch of glue for this edge of this bag. It's just where it's sealed and it didn't seal all the way. You know what I mean? Factory wise. Okay, so that I think we're pretty much done with. This is going to be, I'm not sure. Okay, we did do this. I don't really care that it's on here. I can cut it down and just put Walmart and add it to something else. So I'm not that worried about that. I'm back here at dinner time. We have the destination. We have the telehealth. We have the packing. We have, let me get my notes, make sure I'm not missing anything. We went to, Shaggy's for dinner. And then I guess I thought I was going to put that, I mean, I could put this on here too. Can you see it? Let's see. Let me put my cap on my glue before I end up with glue somewhere that I don't want it. I don't... See, you can't really see it. I think this is cuter. Let's just put it on. Just glue it on there. It's okay that it's a tuck, right? And I'm not using it as a tuck. Tell me it's okay. So Shaggy's for dinner. Oh, I did not put, oh crud. There it is. Okay, I still have this. So let's go back over to this side. This is the travel, when your legs stick to the seat. Yes. That is why I do not have leather. I went out of the way when I got my car. Now, my car is older now, but when I got it, well, my husband bought it for me, but he knew that I did not want leather seats. I cannot stand because the newer leather is one thing. It doesn't, it's a little softer, but when it's hot and you have shorts on, leather feels just like vinyl. As far as, at least here in the humidity it does. It is very, you just stick to your seat. And it feels like it's pulling DNA off your back of your legs every time you scoot around or do anything. So, okay, we have that finished. So I can write around that. So we have that and that. And that was stuck. And then I can just throw the little Walmart down here. But like I said, I'm not worried about that. I want to put yay for today, or I'm going to use that on the next day. I'm not suring. I was reading Keep Going. I mean, like, I could put that here. That's super cute. But I can't decide what I want on here. I am thinking that I'm missing something, because I thought I had 2 pictures on here. But I think I can put... Yeah, I can just put the We Ate here. I don't think I haven't... I kept thinking I had another picture that I had printed out. But I'm not missing anything. So my glue is like super, super hot. Well, I'm also not gluing on a level surface. And so it's gouging it. So that is not helping. Let's see if we can flatten it out a little bit. Yeah, I've got it all on the side. It's so goopy. Anyway. So, I had thought that if I got this one done, in enough time, I could start on the next day. Oh no, my hands must be dirty. I just spent a couple hours with my niece and my great-great-niece. They stopped by for a little visit. So, she is so cute. She is 6 months old now, or going on 7 months, maybe. She's 6 months old. So, alright, I'm down to... Okay, I might have to add some glue to that. So I'm down to that, this, and this. And then if I use the yay for today, I don't know. And then I have all kinds of room to write. I have plenty of room to write. I did not glue this one down. I think I'm going to. And then I was never real fond of this umbrella paper. It wasn't my favorite one in the pack, so I don't mind covering it. They do have a variety of flavors of these. We did discover that we like the caramel one. Because we ended up going back like the last night we were there. And so, I was going to put this. I was going to put the Happy Mail. Where can I put the Happy Mail? Okay, finish one thought. Oh, this is what I had. That was Shaggy's. Okay. And I can cut it out and put it down there. That works. I don't think we took a picture at dinner. We took a picture going in. And I just want you to know how many stairs I had to climb. Their little elevator or chairlift wasn't working. And it's everything, or most everything out on the beach is on stilts. Because if not, it gets demolished in a storm. So almost a lot of your restaurants, they're they're elevated up off the ground. So, I just thought I'd put that there. That's kind of cute. I have it already printed it. I might as well use it, right? So, let's see. Oh, anyway, she was so sweet. She's like, do you want me to go up there and check and see? Because we couldn't, all the eating was upstairs, and we couldn't tell whether they were full or whether they were open or whether they were anything. And so she's like, do you want me to run up there and see what, like, the wait time or anything like that before you climb up these steps? I'm like, that would be absolutely amazing. So please. And she did, and that was so sweet. So, I have a minute to... I'm still trying to find that yellow piece of paper. Isn't that bad? I could be playing with stickers, but no, I'm trying to find a little yellow piece of paper. That's not it either. That's a sticky note, by the way. Okay. Forget all that. Just glue it in. I keep thinking I'm going to find something else. But I do like that there. And I just don't want to end up with a tuck that's that I put over this picture. Does that make sense? But I don't have anything else to glue on other than if I use this right here. Yay for today. And that's just in my little ephemera pack. I really should put this. No, not on that. I should probably put this on that as a little tab that says live in the moment. That'd make a cute little tab for that, because this was so out of, I don't want to say out of character for me. This is not something that I do on a regular basis. I don't think she does either. But the whole trip was out of my comfort zone. That didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out. It's not something, I don't do like new things very easily and whatever. So like last year when I flew up to see my daughter, that was way out of my comfort zone because I was scared to fly. I'd only flown one time. We're gluing this down. Darn it, we're gluing it down. And so it was a good out of my comfort zone. Does that make sense? It's good to challenge your comfort zones every once in a while. And I felt like I was in good hands. I mean, you know. And it's not like I was, you know, flying across the country with a total stranger. But I would have never played trivia. If I were left to my own whatever, I would have been too shy to do that, maybe. Can y'all picture me shy? I don't know. Yeah, I am sometimes. I mean, I can talk to a stranger. I can talk to, I guess that's the opposite of shy, if you really think about it. My husband tells me I can talk to a stump. And I could probably argue with the stump too, but we won't go there. We'll just leave that one alone. So I think I want these like that, where you can see them. Maybe, and I was going to put that to one side so that I could put something, but actually I like it on either side. Yay for today. I'm just wondering if I want it more on the next day, is what I'm contemplating. So, but I think that we are done with this day. And now I want to go back and add some little tweaks to it. Like if I do put this here, live in the moment, because that's not something I would have normally done. And I was living in the moment. You know what I mean? By saying yes. You know, when you say no all the time, it's like live a little, say yes every once in a while. And so we said yes. As a matter of fact, we said sure. So I was thinking I wanted to use this somewhat somewhere, like hello today, or but I have my little adventure, my getaway. I was thinking hello, like here, but I don't know. I'll use that strip on something. I love that little strip. Okay, it's very clear that I'm going to have to add some glue to here. And that is perfectly okay. The book bends right there, and that is a very stiff sticker. It's like a cardstock sticker, or a thicker. Not quite chipboard, but it's thicker than a regular sticker. It's a thicker sticker. Okay, so this was the day that I got the Happy Mail. So do I want to put something like any of these things on anything? I mean, we have, wow. Did not get that glued on very well, did I? That just peeled right on up. It's so hot here right now. It's crazy. What do we think of this? I think, I don't want to hide the background, but I do like that it makes it a pull tab. I don't care that it hides that. That's fine. So I'm going to leave that there and think about it. And I didn't know if we needed one of these page tabs on here. I know that I need to reinforce this. This is not sticking. This washi. So we're gonna boss it around a little bit and use some art glitter glue and see if we can convince it to stay down. Okay. And yeah, we have flips, and we have more flips, and more flips, and more flips. And this flip, we have all kinds of flips. So now we haven't decided on that. This is what I wanted more than the, you know, yay for today or whatever. Because this was kind of a, I was going to find the ephemera pack. I had questioned whether she gave it to me, but I think it was in my ephemera pack. And I'm not sure if I have that handy. There's my crafty one. Oh, here's one. This is not it, but this is fun. Good vibes, good days only, sunny days. Oh, sunny days ahead. This is one I got last year. Yes, you can. I need that for the next day. Happy vibes. Okay, but that's not the one I was looking for. I was looking for the one that had... There's my little yellow sheet of paper. See, that would have fit perfectly right there. And I could have glued the picture on, but no. It's okay, I couldn't find it. That means it wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to live there, apparently. Because this, you know, we always think, what if something goes wrong? But sometimes you got to think, what if it all goes right? So I love this right here. I just can't remember if Allison gave it to me or if it was in my ephemera pack. I have that, well, obviously I'm not going to find it when I'm on cue, but I have it somewhere. And it's not important. I want to use some stickers. But I was thinking, see, now why is it when you don't want something to stay down? Because this was my mentality going into it. What if it all goes right? And it did. Maybe not the getting stuck in the, you know, not getting stuck part. But that wasn't quite according to plan. But it turned out fine. And we got to see a beautiful view. Oh, mercy. I might put this down here. This is just my little Happy Mail. That looks cute right there. I want to see if we have some stickers, because I want to use stickers. So, I don't get to use this map thing. I mean, I don't get to use these travel stickers very often. Wasn't a weekend, wasn't me time. These hotel, a collection of moments, sunshine and good vibes, that would work. Where would we put that? That might not be the day for that. That might go on the next, sun and sand. That might go on the next day. I have another sticker. I have a couple sticker books I want it to look through. And we didn't craft this day. So this is the day that I wanted to look. This is called Cat Cog. This is the planner stickers. It just matches my paper. So She writes her own story. Make the most of today. Follow your own path. Show up, be kind, and love well. It's your year to shine. Live a life filled with love. Those are pretty. If I needed little journaling spots, that would be great to put any of those. I don't think I would use any of these in my planner, but they might look cute in this journal. I will do big things. I did do big things. Cat Cog must be a person, and I don't know who this person is. So, okay. Just keep smiling, live my best life, do what brings you joy. Where can we put that one? I'm saving the I will do big things. It could go on this day in anticipation of the next day, or it can go on the next day. Spoil yourself today, living my best life, sunshine, good times, live a colorful life, collect happy moments. Okay, so maybe that goes on here instead of, what did I have? I don't even remember what I was going to put on there. This may go somewhere, but, and yay for today might go somewhere. But I'm thinking, although I did want a tab, I wanted something like a pull tab on there. Have the time of your life. See, I was thinking one of these little banners would go, like, collect memories, collect happy moments. I want to see, sorry, pardon the reach. I want to be able to see how wide this is without sticking it down, because I think it goes right. It does. Can y'all see? I hope so. Collect happy moments. Ooh, I did it crooked, but that's okay. Oh, it's going to let me. It's going to give me a second chance. Yay. That didn't help. That made it worse. Okay, well, you probably have a better view of it than I do. Collect happy moments. There we go. Now let's push it down and make it stick. Oh, I could have put it in the middle too, but that's perfect for on there. So there's that. I don't want to use these because those definitely go like in a planner. We'll have time to use some of these, although I'm not a huge gold foil. Ice cream will come on a different day. And that will go on a different day. I skipped a bunch of pages. Bright skies ahead. Not really. No, it did. We did see sunshine. But, bring the sunshine. Yes. Spread more joy. I'm just playing at this point. I hope that you're playing along too. That, you know, if you got your journal out or whatever, I hope you're playing. I had one more of these. I just gotta figure out where it went. I also had some of these. These are just Hobby Lobby Paper Studio. This had a beach ball and kind of a girl in a swimsuit or cover up or whatever, fun in the sun. That's not for today. There's clamshell. We have a picture in front of the big shell on the boardwalk. So that might deserve a dare to dream. Enough adulting for today. Yeah, okay. So those might go on future days. I had one more of these. Let's see, here it is. Yeah, I actually found something. Happy times, plans, dreams, goals. This place, fun. Here we go. Let me see. All right, move out of the way, little tweezers. I'm still debating on putting live in the moment on there, but I'm kind of liking, oh, we did go in a souvenir shop, this place, or fun. Which one would, this place right here? That would kind of be cute. Because we did have a lot of fun there. We did. Okay, let me have my little tweezers back. Sorry. Pardon the reach again. Okay, so there we go. All right, that'll work. I don't know if I'm going to do the live in the moment, although, yeah, because I've already put too much stuff up there now. It would still fit, but it would only be glued on like right there, and that would make that way too busy. So, okay, I think, and then we'll be able to use, oh, this is, it says so many photos. Yeah, maybe that's the one I should have. Because I think we're going to, oh, no. I was going to use best idea on this one, but I forgot. Okay. Best idea. That was fun. We truly had fun. I can put this place right here. We truly did have fun playing trivia. I really was second guessing myself because of my lack of knowledge. But I think we did pretty good on the trivia part. It was just the music part that we didn't. And we talked about all of this, and we talked about some of this anyway in the Q&A. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, then that's because that's where we talked about it. And then I talked about it a little bit in the last video, I think. So, and I can always just glue that down there. We just went. It doesn't matter. Yay for today. But I like this one, and I don't want to put it right here, although it fits right there. And it's not like I'm going to need that room for writing. I have plenty of writing space. So what do we think? It fits perfectly right. It's like it's meant to be right there. So let's make it happen. Right? So I like, in some of my videos, I always feel like I'm, and it's nothing to do with y'all. It's just me. Because I feel like I have to complete a page within a certain time frame because YouTube says so. You know what I mean? And I know that an hour is a long time to sit there and watch a video. But like I said, hopefully you're doing something. You're I call it listen watching. Sometimes I'll watch a video, and then I'll have to go back and something will catch my attention, and you know, I'll have to go back and rewind it and see what it was or whatever. But sometimes I can be working on my journal or whatever and kind of watching. Or I can be doing the dishes or something like that and watch. But usually I will actually sit and watch a video. That's what I do with my coffee in the morning. Really wanted this on this day. Oh, and I want this because I got Happy Mail that day. So let me find my glue stick. I don't want to just hide it in a pocket though. So I may wait on that. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I think this is what I'm going to do. I have I never made a vision board. This year, I've never made one, period. Okay, I've never made one. I've contemplated making one this year. So, but I have about a 4-foot by 3-foot magnetic whiteboard on my wall over here. And I think I'm just going to put it there. It just kind of remind me, maybe I'll go see her one day. You know what I mean? So she came to see me, and now maybe I'll get up there to see her one day. So I think that's what I'm going to do I'd rather do that than just shove it in a pocket. You know what I mean? Because it's too beautiful for that. Oh, and she told me a local artist had done this. I forgot to tell you that in the Happy Mail Yeah, it's Gig Harbor in the fall, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So that's what I'm going to do with your postcard, Allison. I'm going to put it on my quote-unquote vision board that slowly, you know, it's manifesting itself. And that way I will see it. It'll be in my site every day. And, yeah. And I think these, I mean, I can always use a camera sticker. We got enough stickers on that one. I could use a camera on that one, but I don't think I necessarily need to. Plans, dreams, goals. This is the story. That one I'm going to save for the getting stuck. Remind me, just saying, to remind me. I do have another camera, so I could put this little camera right here. If I wanted to. I'm going to have, you know, how many opportunities to do that. I mean, like, it could go here, it could go here, it could go here, it could go... Just do it. Uh-oh, they're falling off. See? They need to be used. I don't know where I would use that one, necessarily. It's just kind of a real dark gray. There's 3 of them. But this is the story. All you need is your passport. You know, I don't go anywhere. I need a passport. Fancy and free, all that fun stuff. So, all right, I'm gonna quit rambling, and I'm gonna not attempt to start the next day because I'm sure that y'all are tired of hearing me talk at this point. And we finally got that page done. Yay! But it turned out kind of cute, huh? I think so. I like it. I mean, I could put something in here, you know, if I found something, but, that might be a good place for one of the sloth stickers, because we were kind of slothing it up. I mean, I was being a sloth. She was not being a sloth. She had to do all the heavy lifting, so I'm sorry for that. But anyway, thanks, and adventure awaits, and yes, I love it. All right, that's all for now, and I will hush now. So, I will bring you back, and we'll do day 12, or I may do like a different type of video in between just to break up the journal with me's. But that was only one day of the trip. That was like the first day of the trip, and that wasn't even a full day. So, anyway. But I think I got it under control. I will plan it out a little bit better, and we will get her done, right? And I don't have to do, I do have to ink that one, so I'll probably pre-ink it. So anyway, all right, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I appreciate you spending your time with me. I appreciate all your kind comments. Hit the like button if you liked it. That always helps. It helps your channel. It tells YouTube that, hey, somebody's paying attention to this video. And, yeah, drop me a comment. Y'all are so sweet with your comments anyway. And I love you for that. And so y'all take care, and you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.